Welcome to this You Exist deep hypnotic recording. Hypnosis works by relaxing the small conscious mind so that the much, much larger subconscious mind, where bad habits and behaviors from past experiences are built up, can be accessed. All that's needed is to relax into a trance-like state so that the fresh words and habits can wash over you. All you need to do is to relax to become your true self. Since it involves entering into a dreamlike state, it should never be listened to whilst driving or operating machinery. Everything is calm. You have nothing to think about. The past is in the past. Thoughts come and go and drift away in black and white. Black and white. Take a deep breath now. Maybe not just now, but when you feel you want to. Feel the breath. Fill your chest. Feel your chest rise higher and higher. And just top it up a little bit more. Pause and just let it out. It feels so natural to just breathe in, and then out. One more time. Breathe in. Hold it for a beat and breathe out. Each time you do this, you notice your lungs fill a bit more deeply. It's smooth, like the sound of waves on a beach. Breathe in and out and relax. Perhaps you love to breathe deeply. Perhaps it makes your shoulders relax. Your shoulders drop down, feeling wider, stronger than they were before. Perhaps it spreads down your arms on each side. You become aware of your hands. There's a slight tingling sensation in your hands. You become aware of your chest, your heartbeat in your chest. The relaxing feeling, which is so relaxing in your shoulders, just spreads down with each breath into your chest, into your thighs. Each time you breathe out with your deep, deep breath, you become more and more relaxed. There is nothing to think about. As thoughts come into your mind, they drift out, like a black and white photograph becoming more and more grey. It's lovely to relax. You love to relax. Everything is beautiful. You are surrounded by love. It's a beautiful feeling to love and be loved. So relaxing. You feel so comfortable, so relaxed. With each breath you sink further. It's lovely, there's nothing on your mind. Each second that there is nothing on your mind, it feels like you are flying, hardly daring to breathe, soaring, perhaps over a forest. It's so relaxing. So let's just imagine now how it would be lovely to walk down a simple flight of stairs. Your feet are so light, touching a warm carpet. Maybe it's a flight of stairs in an old house. There are lovely oak beams on each side with bookshelves covering the walls. It's warm. You feel relaxed. You don't count the steps, but you count backwards slowly from 10 to 1 as you breathe in and out, almost as if you are floating above the stairs. Each step you go past, you feel more and more relaxed. It's so lovely. Floating. Nothing to think about as the steps go past, and you move past the wood on each side. You feel happy, secure, relaxed, loved. You exist. People notice you. People care about you. Now you're approaching the bottom, and you see a deep, comfortable bed. Wouldn't it be nice to just slide into the deep, comfortable bed? The pillows relax around you. The mattress is so soft. The cover over you is so warm and secure. Everything is just how you want it to be. The cover is pulled over you. You are warm now. Safe, secure, so relaxed. Pleasure is everywhere in life. Sunshine is beautiful. It makes you happy. And the sound of rain makes you happy. It's lovely. The sound of rain makes you think of flowers. Beauty is around you everywhere. You are not alone. People love you. You do not need sex to make you feel loved. We love you. Everyone loves you. Consummation does not prove that people love you. People love you for what you are. They are always so glad that you are there. Notice how glad they are when you are there. So happy. Their smiles. They see you. You exist. So special to them. They love you. Your needs are important to them. You can always turn to them for help. They'll be there for you, making time for you. They're there when you will need them. You know that they'll keep you safe, give you a chance to rest when you need it, and in delight in you being there. They feel so uplifted when you're there. You don't have to think of sex to feel relaxed. If you are feeling depressed or unloved, you can just empty your mind and drift into this bed again. It's lovely because it's empty and it's yours alone. Beds are about rest. You always sleep so deeply there, and when you awaken, you are relaxed and happy. It's lovely to be there, relaxed and happy. You don't need sex to make you happy. Love makes you happy. Sunshine makes you happy. Sex is not the same as love. Sex is not the same as love. In the past, you used to believe that having sex was a way of compensating for the lack of love in your life. But it's not the case now. You know that people love you anyway. You are a beautiful person, a loving person. Your obsession with sex made you clumsy with people. Those people that you were trying to attract. Maybe you hurt people, and some people hurt you too. But now you are released of all blame of anything you did in the past, and anything anyone did to you in the past. Everything is forgiven. You forgive yourself and others of all things in the past. You forgive yourself and others and all things in the past. You no longer hate yourself for having sex. You no longer feel guilty about sex. There is nothing wrong with you for having sex. You do not hurt people for having sex with them. There is no guilt. You are beautiful. They have had the pleasure from you. You have made them happy. You have made them feel wanted. You have made them feel loved. You have given them pleasure. They love being with you. Sex has always been there. Sex will just happen in your life. You do not have to control it. It's happened to you in the past, and it will happen to you in the future. Thinking about it constantly will not make it happen, will not make it real. It will only make you torture yourself when you don't achieve it, when you constantly dream of it. You don't want to torture yourself. You don't want to feel pain. You no longer feel pain after you think of sex. You no longer are traumatized by it. You don't want to feel pain. So don't dream about things which don't exist. When you do, you just empty your mind and relax. Imagine yourself floating in your warm, secure bed. It's much more relaxing, more soothing to just breathe deeply and empty your mind. Cluttering your mind with sexual thoughts only makes you unhappy. You're not tempted to think that sex will make you happy. When you release yourself from the addiction, you will be happy. Thinking about sex will just heighten your pain. Looking at pictures and videos of naked people having sex will not ease your pain. It'll only increase your pain. And you don't want that pain. You want to relax. You want to feel loved. It's so lovely to relax. After sex, you will relax. It's a wonderful feeling. But watching others have sex will not make you relax. It will only increase your tension. It will make you feel frustrated. It will make you feel inadequate because it's not you. Sex will just happen to you, and when it does, you will feel happy. People are naturally drawn towards you. It's your personality and your natural manner. People want to have sex with you because you are exciting and you make them happy. Think of how happy they are when they see you. Think of the joy on their face. They want to express their joy of you and their love of being with you through sex. They want to express just how happy you make them. You are always totally honest with people. You don't have to flatter or pretend to be someone else. People love you as you are. Every day you will feel more confident and positive about your sex life, so you don't have to think about it all the time. When you do, you take a deep breath and put it out of your mind. Thinking of sex is just an obsession that will only make you feel frustrated and make you force yourself on people. When people approach you for sex, invite you into intimate situations, you relax and welcome the experience. It's only natural. You don't have to be defensive, and you don't have to force them to make the decision to have sex. You can approach them, but if they decline, there is nothing wrong with that. Constantly thinking of sex and it not happening makes you feel unhappy, so when you do have sex you will feel bad, even if it is as simple as a kiss. If someone declines a kiss, that's okay. It's fine. It doesn't mean they don't love you or want you. Instead, appreciate a hug or a kiss. Appreciate love. Appreciate it when someone just rubs shoulders with you or holds your hand. These are all making love. Sex is not making love. You are no longer a sex addict because you will no longer be constantly thinking of sex, which is yourself just torturing yourself. And you will appreciate the little signs of love which are always around you. You value yourself. You are not worthless. You love yourself as others love you. You do not need sex to prove that to yourself. It's lovely being in this deep, warm, relaxing bed. Just because you're in bed does not mean you think of sex. When you wake up, your mind is empty. You do not have to think of anything, and you'd rather not just think of sex. You don't want to fill your mind with fantasies. It's much nicer to just drift on the soft clouds of your bed and let your emotion of happiness drift. You don't know why you are happy, but you feel happy. It's what you want to be in life. Happy. Everyone wants to be happy. You don't need anyone else to be happy or to be fulfilled. You don't need sex to be happy. Life makes you happy. You can be happy by yourself. You can be happy with other people. Other people value you. Other people are happy when they see you. You are patient about sex. It will come to you. You just let sex happen naturally. You feel more and more happy about your attraction and success with sexual partners. You do not have to imagine having sex. It happens all the time, and you feel very happy all the time. Bed is where you have lovely deep sleep. It's lovely holding someone next to you. You do not have to have sex with them, but you feel comfortable inviting them to have sex. You feel happy about talking about sex. You do not feel it is something to be ashamed of. It is something that makes you feel wonderful. It's something that gives pleasure to other people. It is not a big thing to invite somebody to have sex. And if they decline, that is not because of you, it is because of the moment. Even people much younger to you are drawn to you. You love chatting to them and do not feel the need to imagine them in any other way than the warmth of their presence. You love talking to other people. They love talking to you because you are a beautiful person. You really love and accept yourself more easily. Every day, more people approach you and want to be with you. You can see the wish in their manner and eyes to naturally develop your relationship into something more deep. They love talking to you. They come over to you even when you don't invite them. Think of someone who deeply loves you. Look at how they gaze at you. Chat excitedly to do so. Imagine now that you can see yourself through their eyes as they look at you and over your body. See the love that they feel for you, how you make them so happy just being with you. People love you. You don't have to obsess about sex to realize that people love you. When it comes into your mind, just let it float out. There's no point. It'll only lead to disappointment. Just let nature take its course. Then there'll be no guilt, and they won't be upset. You wait for people to want to have sex with you. They are naturally drawn towards you. You do not ever have to imagine sex or remember when you had sex. It's just part of your tactile nature. It's a beautiful part of your life. It's lovely. Sex will happen. Sex is natural. It will happen. Just let it happen. You are attractive. You do not need to go out and hunt for a partner. A partner will come to you. Dating sites just try to increase your lust for profit. They are cruel and selfish. They make profit from your pain, constantly enticing you with images of lovely people, but most are just people that were once on the site. Instead, just going to groups and enjoying the company of real people, you will find people that you love to be with, and sex will just happen. There will be no guilt. You will not have to pretend to like them or put on a face that others tell you will attract lovers. Lovers will just appear, and you will feel so happy. So happy. Sex makes you so happy. Sex is nothing to be afraid of. Every time you listen to this recording, you feel better and better without your sex obsession. You do not feel the need to imagine about sex or force them to have sex with you. You're only torturing yourself when you do that. You don't want to torture yourself. You're feeling so relaxed now, all of your body feels relaxed. It feels good. You're thinking of nothing, and that's a lovely feeling. Let's take it to the outside world. Let's just count from 1 to 5, and on the count of 5, you'll awaken totally relaxed and happy, full of love and ready to jump up and welcome the outside world. The more you listen to this recording, the more you'll feel less stressed, more loved and happy with the world. Let's just wake up now, feeling calm, happy and refreshed. 1. You're feeling a little more awake. You start to breathe normally. With the count of 2, you begin to breathe more and more deeply. 3, sounds around you are becoming more clear. You're becoming aware of the world. 4, your eyes begin to sparkle. 5, maybe you want to yawn and stretch as your eyes open and you welcome in the outside world. Namaste.